the best add-ons to have before Mythic Plus or Raiding opens in a couple of days from now. Hey guys, Petko here, welcome to Midnight once again, and in a couple of days from now, you guys will be welcoming the first season of the expansion. And with that, here are my top favorite recommendation on add-ons and what you want to have to actually get an edge over other people. Alright, the first thing you want to have, obviously, as you can see on the menu, is right here, this in the middle. It's not a weak aura, that's an add-on. There are several add-ons that can make your cooldown manager look like this. I don't recommend you to use Blizzard cooldown manager. It's very limited in settings. I recommend you have several different options. You can go for LVUI, you can go for classic Blizzard manager. I'm gonna show you several options. Personally, I use this one. I'm showing right now in the game. Cooldown manager centered is the one that I use. And the reason why I use this is because it uses the least CPU. It's always on 0 or 0.1. Now the rest of them are very good, but they're gonna use like 1 to 2% CPU sometimes. And for me, this does nothing. Look at this, memory usage 1 megabyte, CPU usage 0. So it's the best for me. There are several add-ons out there, once again, that will probably be more customizable, but for me, this one so far does the trick. Now, is it the best? Might not be. Is it gonna help you out a lot? Definitely, because you can track your spells, you can track the most important stuff, you can see the cooldowns, you can put your ratios, for example, if you like, you can put your potions, everything's gonna be neat for you, but that should give you the basic, okay? Second thing, nameplates. Now, the nameplates are likely the most important thing when it comes down to Mythic Plus or Raiding. Even in PvP, they will help you out, and the reason why that is because they are customizable. If you only use the Blizzard options for nameplates, you are wasting your time. And I've said this times and times again. There are two add-ons that I recommend with both of my hands. First one is going to be Plater, which right now, even though a lot of you are thinking that, oh, Plater doesn't work, doesn't let me customize the color of my nameplates, okay, then you don't know really what to do, okay? Because as you can see here, my Plater is working perfectly. It shows on the right side which targets are getting interrupted. It shows you who interrupts them. It shows you on who they're, if they're stunned, if they're silenced. It shows you the ability they're casting. There's a lot of things you can do with those nameplates. And once again, I'm going to be sharing my Plater profile before the season comes for free with everybody on Discord as soon as it's ready. Currently, right now, it needs a little bit more. It also shows you who the cast is going on. So even more information than before, even though people thought that Blizzard hotfix this, it ain't happening, chat, trust me. Obviously, if you hate Plater, you can go with Platinator, another very famous add-on that does customizable nameplates, but for the most part, I would say it's, for me at least, is a lot more clunky. It was better to play on beta because Plater had a lot of issues on beta, but finally expansion came out, and with that I'm officially swapping away from Platinator for Plater. Okay, now that we're done with the two most important things, let's talk about party frames. Now, party frames are another very important aspect, even though if you look on the left of your screen, you're gonna see they are appearing here. You would think that, for example, a standard Blizzard frames, you are mistaken. Those are Grid 2. Grid 2 is likely right now the best add-on, one of the best add-ons to have for party/raid frames, and it also requires the least amount of CPU usage, at least from what I've tested so far. In comparison, LVUI is very good, but it's very taxing on the computer sometimes, and if you don't want to have that, then that's going to be a perfect substitute. It shows you the most important things. It shows you the HOTS, shows you the debuffs, shows you the defensives that, for example, your tanks or healers are using. You're going to see it a bit right now. As soon as my tank pops, it's measured. Look at this, my tank popped and measured defensive. It shows how long it's gonna remain running, and even though you thought that they disabled tracking cooldowns, you can track some stuff here. Okay, it also shows you the absorb shields you can have on them, or you know, bubbles, whatever you want to call it. It shows you also externals. Let's say if you are using bark on somebody, or in this case our tank is using sack on a warrior, it shows the duration here. It doesn't show the milliseconds because unfortunately Omnis CC didn't work or doesn't work, maybe for now. Oh, my cat is here. What happened, baby? Sorry guys, my cat is here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be great. Yeah, so definitely I'm gonna be exporting my profile. Actually, let me know if you guys wanna get my profile. A friend of mine has helped me a lot making this profile. He's also one of the guys that are actually actively working on Grid 2, so I'm kind of biased against that. So Grid 2 is definitely one of the add-ons that I recommend with both of my hands. Last but not least, before I jump to the live servers, is gonna be details. Now you can obviously choose to run Blizzard details, but I've still used the regular details. As you can see here, they still work perfectly fine, although there are a lot of features unfortunately disabled on them comparison to before, but still it would run out with no problem as long as you disable several options I'm going to show you right now. So if you go on the add-ons and go to details right here, which is, yeah, so all of this is unfortunately not being able to load out. So currently streamer plugin works, which shows you which abilities you're casting. Details comparison works, and the regular add-on, right? So unfortunately it is not as good compared to before, but it's 2 miles better than anything else you can actually see. All right, so that's with combat add-ons. Now with some quality of life add-ons that has helped me a lot during leveling or open world content. So we see here a bug grabber, which is something that if you have any pop-up notifications of like, oh, your add-on is giving issues here and there, you can obviously have this one. Or bug sack, they both can work in together. Just remove every single pop-up you have. Handy notes, another very useful add-on to have. Once again, for the people that don't know what handy notes is, I've currently have it disabled because I've already completed all the side quests, all the treasures I've done. I don't need any more rares for reputation because look at my rep, by the way. It's looking to be pretty good. And if you look in this button right here, they disabled it. But there's an add-on to make it reappear and show even more information. And the add-on is called Plumber. Just the way you hear it, guys, Plumber. Plumber is going to be likely the most goated stuff you can have currently. Because look at this. It shows you the vote that you will be having unlocked based on rating, open world, and also Mythic Plus. Shows you the crafts that you have, whether they are capped or not. It shows you any other resources at midnight that you're going to have, including the copper keys. And also it's going to show the activities. What have you done, for example, in Heroic Week? What have you done on Mythic Week, etc.? And all of this kind of stuff, which is super good. But currently still work in progress. Likely next couple of days we're going to have a I guess better updates before the season comes out, or at least before the rating comes out. So pretty promising. Another item that I can also recommend with both my hands is going to be Leatrix maps, Leatrix Plus. It has a lot of cool features like auto dismount, like zoom out camera even more, and auto accept quests, a whole bunch of useful stuff that you can actually use within all contents in the game, which I think it's pretty good. And chunky character sheet makes your character panel look like this. Shows you the pieces you have, whether they're champion, veteran, adventurer, mythic track, etc. Shows you the enchants that you're missing. It also shows you what spec you are currently looting on. Shows you the diminishing return on your secondary stats. You know, shows you, for example, how much you would lose if you have too much haste, too much mastery, too much verse. It's just pretty useful add-on all around, which I think for the CPU that it uses, or in general for the updates that it provides, is likely the best shit you can have currently on the market. Anyway, I think that's everything so far. Obviously, you can copy my add-ons if you like to and just skip the video, but I'm just giving explanations exactly why I have them. There are a lot of add-ons that I'm gonna enable as soon as the the season comes out. As you can see, cursor ring is the one, the ring inside around my mouse, which is super useful. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about those. Is there any other add-on that you guys recommend to have or not have? Sensei class resource bar is the resource bar in the middle. I use also Arrested XP to level if you want to, and a whole bunch of shit, but those are the most important ones. Anyway, thank you for watching the video once again, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, follow for more. Bye for now.